to my favorite part of the show, my auspicious op-ed. I put together some words about stuff that I think matters a lot, and I cared a lot about it, and I hope you care too. And I hope you're inspired to do something similar and get the word out and speak your mind, because we need as many on board as possible. So here it goes. So I think it's time to finally ask this one really good question. Aren't we much more adept now than we were upon our founding and reconstructions or industrial revolutions to settle off-grid and build our own civilization with a societal structure we truly wish to build and uphold? I can tell you firsthand that the settlers who headed over for Jamestown and Roanoke wouldn't have gone all cannibal on one another if they had Amazon delivery and a private post office box at the UPS or FedEx store. Perhaps they would have been better at building much needed agricultural and artisan skills with the help of mobile devices, YouTube, and off-grid internet options. With a satellite phone and a weather radio, emergency planning is far easier for us in the 21st century than it was for any settlers in history. I think it's time to quite literally resettle our respective homelands and build from scratch everything we think a society should represent and encompass. The signs of impending catastrophe, societal collapse, and urban, although in many cases suburban decay, are not merely peering through the cracks, but are instead glaring heavily and beaming through the gaping holes. It would appear that last reset, somewhere around the early modern era in the 18th and 19th centuries, people were making leaps and bounds in strides regarding the advent of many technologies, including scientific and medical. When we look to the end of this era, at the turn of the 20th century and into the contemporary era, starting around the roaring 20s, many great strides in innovation took place from scratch to bring the people of then much closer to living a life like we have lived for the past 50 plus years. If those people were able to accomplish all that they did without any of the convenience or advantage we can apply to the task, then why shouldn't we be able to pull together with all our skills and experiences from different backgrounds to build superior systems and services on fresh ground that hasn't been polluted or corrupted or perverted in any way from generations of destructive policy trends, fads, and norms? Call me old-fashioned, but I dare to bet that people who sincerely care about the work, resources, and services a society needs to thrive fruitfully would fulfill said roles and needs with higher quality and satisfaction than anyone profit-focused or disgruntled like they are with the fruitless nightmare of a system being perpetuated and upheld by the dark cabal for the time being. Part of putting an end to their power is by permanently putting people and positions like these elites wish to hold out of business for good by providing for ourselves the things that we need in a manner that does not perpetuate the disgusting Ponzi scheme of debt slavery the Western world has been brainwashed into accepting as the only way to live. So many inferior parties have done so much with so much less than we have had at our disposal currently. I don't see how we couldn't put together a societal structure, systems, and services that put their wasteful, self-serving decadence to shame with a fraction of their expenditures. I believe in us, and I hope you believe in us too. Let's not wait any longer to start building a better way to live. We were born for this great adventure. And that closes out our show.
Seus olhos me olharam enquanto você segurava a minha mão. Já sei o que você tinha pra falar, mas eu não conseguia mais esperar. Seus olhos me olharam enquanto você segurava a minha mão. Já sei o que você tinha pra falar, mas eu não consegui mais esperar. Vem comigo, coração. Vem comigo, coração. Vem, 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 vem. Que eu não sei cantar. Tá difícil aqui. O que você quer de mim? É minha voz,
Minha língua de nascença,
as horas me inspiram.
me guiam na minha crença, elas me guiam,
Na minha crença,
elas me guiam.
Já vi qual foi, qual é meu cheiro. Já vi qual foi, vem comigo, coração. Pega minha voz,
Minha língua de nascença,
as horas me inspiram.
me guiam na minha crença, elas me guiam,
Na minha crença,
elas me guiam.
já vi qual foi, qual é meu cheiro. Já vi qual foi, você não é o meu lugar. Vem comigo, coração. Seus olhos me olharam enquanto você segurava a minha mão. Já sei o que você tinha pra falar. Pega minha voz,
Minha língua de nascença,
as horas me inspiram.
me guiam na minha crença, elas me guiam,
Na minha crença, já vi qual foi, qual é meu cheiro. Já vi qual foi, você não é o meu lugar. Seus olhos me olharam quando você segurava a minha mão. Já sei o que você tinha pra falar, mas eu não consegui mais esperar. Seus olhos me olharam quando você Seus olhos me olharam enquanto você segurava a minha mão. Já sei o que você tinha pra falar. Já vi qual foi, qual é meu cheiro. Pega minha voz,
minha língua de nascença,
vem comigo, coração. Pega minha voz,
minha língua,
vem comigo, coração. Já vi qual foi, qual é meu cheiro. Já vi qual foi, você não é o meu lugar. Já vi qual foi, qual é meu cheiro. Já vi qual foi, você não é o meu lugar. Já vi qual foi, qual é meu cheiro. Já vi Vem comigo, coração. Vem comigo, coração. Vem comigo, coração. Vem, 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 vem. Vem comigo, coração.
give it up, give it all.
favorite part of the show. I kind of hope it's your favorite part too, but the videos are really important, which is my auspicious op-ed, my lovely little monologue where I put together some words, compose them for y'all, and I share them with you. And I really hope it inspires you to compose some words of your own and share them with everyone as well. These are important times for us to connect. So here we go. Let's take a moment to address two very common collaborating factors in the ills of modern society: deception and appeals to authority. I have noticed that most people do not make poor choices in regards to how they treat themselves and each other because they just simply decided to do so randomly in like a vacuum. That's not a thing. While many a critic will launch an assault about others as though they themselves had made an independent reasoned criticism, I have found that a force stronger than peer pressure has taken precedence over their individual considerations. The overly neurotic, almost paranoid assumption of generalized peer pressure on a collective or global scale. This excessive amount of concern and assumption regarding external perception is inherently deceptive by nature and leads to further deception the further it amplifies and projects outwardly. Do I blame the internet, devices, and apps? Well, partially, I do. But more so, I blame the exploitation of humankind's temptations, impoverishment, pain thresholds, isolation, repression, fear, and lack of impulse control that has been conditioned throughout civilization systems to implement a hardwiring of state-sanctioned ethics and highly malleable, spiritually sterilized moral imperatives. This religion of the state has snuck in amiss under a secular veneer of policy and cultural refinement in a strange attempt at beating the angel or good Samaritan out of us because they would prefer to handle a docile, impotent, metaphysically, chemically, socially, and financially chained demon. It took generations for this spectrum of totalitarian infiltration to excessively and efficiently pollute our youngest generations before they were planned to be conceived, only to be exponentially amplified upon birth to ensure complete saturation of collectivist, authoritarian values, imprint hardwiring to a child's natural development. That was the exact goal. The much darker components to this current unveiling of the establishment and authority's many layers of deception appear to stem back much further than millennia or even eras reach. This evil that we're watching further reveal itself has seemingly been here from times so ancient that aliens walked alongside man on the earth in the form of gods, demigods, angels, and demons until divine cataclysms and societal collapses caused a few resets interwoven throughout history and geological record. This deception started with two main implementations: censorship and streamlining. Divide and conquer is a religious credo to the deceptively kind gesture of streamlining a process for ease or convenience. How deceptively caring they appear when pushing censorship in the name of public safety. The lack of social skills and isolation from everyday people becomes very apparent when observing members of the ruling and professional managerial class. I find it quite funny that self-proclaimed socialists and communists, both collectivists, have some of the absolute worst social skills, ethics, and morality, most of them are amoral, I have ever seen displayed by anyone claiming to be altruistic or charitable by any stretch of the imagination. It also took generations long to degrade our language and very lax behavioral expectations of ourselves and others. This too was entirely by design and implemented incrementally, just hoping no one noticed the precedent slowly being nudged into new standards that open the floodgates to doublespeak, that lured well, or right speak. You can call it right speak too. I call it double speak because the word they take the correct definition, they turn it into something it's not. But yeah, double speak lured so many innocents into the culture wars because they didn't understand what was being said to them. So let's do our best to be mindful now that we have analyzed a macro view of our current situation so that this abusive language and behavior gets corrected with us from the inside out. The best healings always take place from the inside out. And that is our show for you today.
quero acordar. É que ó, só quero acordar. É que eu só queria você. É que eu só queria você. Só quero acordar todo esse prédio com você.
Vem, que hoje tem baile, vem. 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 Vem, que hoje tem baile, vem.
Essa sua boca, essa sua boca. Ai, coisa mais linda, vem aqui, vem. Essa sua boca, essa sua boca. Ai, coisa mais linda, vem aqui, vem. Ai, eu não te quero mais aqui. Tá, sai. Eu não te quero mais aqui.
making moves all night. Are we getting on? Yes, right away. Baby two's been making moves all night. Are we getting on? been making moves all night. And we're gaining on, yes, right away. Baby Tune's been making moves all night. And we're gaining on, right away. Baby Tune's been making moves all night. And we're gaining on, yes, right away. Baby Tune's been making moves all night.
favorite part of the show, my auspicious op-ed. I composed some words for everyone. They meant something to me, and I hope that they mean something to you, if all it is to inspire you to write some of your own words to share. So let's do this. Let's share some words. It should be very clear to us all at this point into our media adventure that the old must buckle under its own weight for us all to clear out the rubble and start creating anew. I'm very happy to see this year's Davos jaunt themed Rebuilding Trust prove to be most revealing. I'm still reveling in the karmic blowback from their blatantly offensive rhetoric and reprehensible behaviors, shown as glaringly unsightly as the tone-deaf try to hum those tired leftist tunes that they keep on trying to sing, and they ain't good at singing them. Revelations of parasitic narcissism, shameless psychopathy, and antisocial impulses of the mega-moneyed inbred class streamed widely across the internet for all to witness. Those videos should start sprinkling into our supplemental broadcast over the next few editions' releases. It will definitely be well evaluated by episode number 30 of our program. If I could ask a favor of you, my wonderful viewing audience, I would ask you to start getting ready for the changing of the guard. To be more exact, we should all be preparing for a major change in cycle or a change in the era. This is what happens when those at the top have infiltrated all institutions, hoarded all wealth and natural resources with the sole intent to enslave the planet through the implementation of a technocratic feudalism or a similar computer-driven totalitarian socialist dystopia quite akin to hell. As much as we have already been through, it's time to get prepared for some serious system overhauls and changes in ways of life from what we have always known are on the horizon. It is an exciting time to be alive, just like the Neolithic becoming the ancient becoming the classical descent to the Dark Ages, then the ascent into the medieval era, further rising through the Renaissance, modern and contemporary eras, and the well-to-do thought they'd just keep on climbing and trick us into transhumanism. They're a funny bunch, aren't they? Real cute. It is so very much time for those corrupt powers that be crumble into the rot supporting their gilding, which means that it is time for all of us to get back to basics because we have no one to rely on but ourselves to maintain, repair, and create the structures we need to survive and thrive as a newly invigorated people. Finally, free of generations of shackles and ill treatment by those who can seem to find no fault in themselves, but plenty in everyone who is not them. Becoming a successful, healthy people requires that we become as independent as possible on resources such as food, shelter, energy, healthcare, and knowledge. It would also be very wise to invest in tools and supplies that do not require electricity, alongside personal electrical backup plans for everyone living on that very faulty grid that has not been maintained well over the past several decades. That's real, guys. They have not taken good care of this grid, okay? Making spaces both online and offline to build community, to help organize ourselves and network to aid us in our challenges to come are essential, considering no man is an island. You cannot just simply rebuild trust after you threaten the entire global population with enslavement, exile via digital execution or worse, or literal depopulation. And these are the primary goals of the unelected officials that our leaders and their subordinates have taken orders from, denying and neglecting their duty to serve the people and the people's best interests per the will of the people, rendering them tyrannical and out of bounds, according to our Constitution, that they view as some obsolete thorn in their sides, it would seem. Elections, mass firings, impeachments, and many other similar political acts is not in any way effective when it comes to righting the wrongs done that we have witnessed. Now is the time for mass civil disobedience, living parallel to society or the 3D matrix, whatever you want to call it, and resettling off-grid in independent, self-formed communities and villages should be seen as the new order of the day. Since you cannot help anyone without helping yourself, definitely be sure to be ready for any emergency that would be imminent in a social or financial collapse as individuals first and foremost. But please remember to keep the community aspect of rebuilding and co-creation at the forefront of your minds as well. Those two matters are the first in embarking on a new era on the new earth, and I look forward to traversing this new ground with all of you as we continue our adventure through the YouTube Recommended Chronicles supplemental broadcast.
I wanna see everyone in the house get dirty. Go, 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 go. Everyone in the house getting dirty.